I woke up one morning with literally the worst headache of my life, and it was bothering me to the point as I called my primary care physician, who saw me the next day, and I went over my symptoms, told him worst headache of my life, and when I bend over to tie my shoe, it feels like my head's literally going to explode. And he was looking at his notes and his little laptop, and he's like, "No, it sounds like stress to me." And I remember, what I said to him is, I said, "Listen, I know you're the doctor, but I got to tell you, I feel like you're not listening to me." So he prescribed an anti-inflammatory and a sleeping pill for the sleep part of it, and said, "Let's try this for a week." So I went home and I took the medication religiously, and that Sunday, April 30th of 2017, I took my last dose of medicine. I said to my wife, "I'm so glad this medication's over. I need to talk to this guy tomorrow and say, you have to do something." And my aneurysm ruptured that afternoon. And that was the beginning of my journey. The hemorrhagic stroke, which is a brain aneurysm that ruptures, I think the vast majority of people who have one die, right? So nobody is around to tell their story. When you have one and you survive, people want to, in my opinion, get on with their life and kind of forget it ever happened. And most aneurysms are found from a secondary finding. Right? They're looking for something else and they stumble upon it, and that patient gets treatment. But it's funny when you think that with a little money and with some research, life could be different for the vast majority of aneurysm patients, to be sure. The future that I'm hopeful for is that, Washington will see the merits of, funding through NIH research in the brain aneurysm field, and help us spread awareness in all facets of it, and get us on par with other like diseases. But, people who are sick and live, they tend to have more active participants, where our people tend to die or not be ruptured and want to forget about it. And it's hard. And this whole experience of coming to DC, you can't not have wind in your sails when you're with your fellow survivors. So I think we get as much out of it as we put in, but we're hoping that we can make some headway in the legislature, and that they'll see fit to pass a bill, and that the president will sign it, and that we'll get the money that we need.